To start Indigenous Day in City of San Fernando, it was a conversation among a few people. Essentially, the tribe had asked previously that the City of San Fernando kick off Native American Heritage Month in November, and that was a couple of years back. And this time around, actually, from our surprise, the council member at the time was Mayor Joel Ferraro. He's the one that approached the tribe and asked that it's time to acknowledge the Indigenous people. So San Fernando was definitely the first city in Southern California to replace Columbus with Indigenous Day. And with that, from moving forward and getting it replaced and the City Council voting in favor, the City Council also wanted to celebrate the cultures of Indigenous people here. And so that brought us back to a conversation of making it a festival, a powwow or a gathering. So from there we went forward and started planning. So after the pass of last year, during City Council chamber, City Council asked us to also work with them in planning this event. We sat down and we coordinated with the community members who are Indigenous here. Their Indigenous backgrounds throughout the Americas, majority North America. And we sat down and talked with them and gave them the idea of that the City of San Fernando wants to have this festival occurring here on the city grounds. And so with that community created, we started moving forward in planning, coming up with different ideas, different concepts. And one thing was the ideal of showing the different cultures of the Indigenous groups here that are in Los Angeles, live in Los Angeles, but their ancestral homelands may be different parts of America.
Last year, we were the first city council in Southern California to recognize Indigenous Peoples Day. And this is so important and something that I hope other cities will continue to follow, not just in California, but throughout the United States. It's a way for us to demonstrate that we recognize the atrocities that were committed generations ago, but that we are committed to preserving this beautiful and rich culture here throughout the Americas. It's also a way for us to continue to make sure that history is accurate. Right now, there's a war on education with people committed to minimizing the atrocities that people faced generations ago. But we in San Fernando are committed to the truth, and we are committed to all of you and to this movement. So thank you all once again for coming here today, and I hope that you enjoy the day.
On behalf of the American Indian Studies Center, I want to express our gratitude and our respect to the Fernandeño Tatarium and the City of San Fernando for your leadership in creating, being the first city in LA County to create an Indigenous Peoples Day so we could come together as we are today and celebrate our people surviving and thriving on this continent for hundreds of years.
Aztec dancers here in the city of San Fernando and actually throughout the valley who wanted to participate. We asked the Torres Martinez Kuya people to come up and sing for us. We asked our own tribe to sing with other tribal people from Southern California, like Kim Marcus, who's Serrano, Kuya, so that we can also have a display of California singing here in San Fernando. So that's what brought the event together, brought everyone to collaborate. We have Maya people who also came. They're in Los Angeles County, but they wanted to, and since they're here living in LA County, we thought it would be great to show the folks at the indigenous people from Guatemala who are Mayan, that they can share their culture with us.
We are thankful to our Creator for the blessings that He had given us. For the air, for the earth, for the sun, for the moon, for the stars, for everything that surrounds us. And this is a moment of our spirituality, to give our hearts and open our hearts to that moment, to be thankful and grateful for everything that we've been given, our lives.
Representando la cultura de aquí, de todas las tierras, acordándonos del pasado, aprendiendo, porque ahí viene el futuro. Yo, un poco loco, the worst type of reckless, coming a lot closer, wait, espera, no te acerques, dangerous. Tomando otro paso, disparando los paros.
Generation has their style of music, and definitely the hip hop artists attracted the folks. And there's other, this year we had hip hop artists, but next year we're hoping to have some others that come in and play for us, such as native performers who plays jazz music and many styles of music as well. But definitely the hip hop artist was a nice touch and got the crowd excited and show that there's these type of acts out there. The storybooks are written by the folks who conquered, and it's always displayed as their view, their point of view, their perspective. It's told that we weren't as educated or civilized as those European counterparts to us. And so this was what was written documents. So the Education Committee wanted to explore and show the community when they came and visit this festival how indigenous communities were in fact civilizations, were in fact organized much like cities and counties. We built our homes, we have development, we had economy. The thing that wasn't told about Columbus is the harsh truth, what he's done, and we don't have to go into extended details of that, but we needed to show the indigenous cultures and the indigenous communities of North and South Americas. Receiving such a great all-around applause from the events, and everyone was very excited to see. It opened our minds to perhaps a 2-day event for next year. Extended performances from different arenas, as I mentioned, storytelling, comedians, hip-hop artists, traditional dances and singing. And so it has all these different items that we want to do. We feel that Indigenous Day is a day that we have to be very much celebrating the indigenous people and their talent and culture. And it extends beyond tradition. Indigenous people also are in the professional world of entertainment, and they bring a lot of talent, and sometimes truthfully, it's completely ignored unless they want to play an Indian on the movie. So we have to show that these folks, these bands are indigenous. The performers, the songwriters, the singers, they are here. We have tradition, we have customs, we have culture, and we also have contemporary items that makes us who we are today. Plans are in the works now, and something that we have to think about and bring it back to the community, and to especially the committee. The committee is important that they are behind it as well, and so this way we can make it a more stronger, positive performance for next year.